Hi, I'm Madison, and today I'm going to be explaining. Today I am going to wait. That's up. Today I'm going to be explaining how you can see stars from Earth and like the different things you can see from Earth. So basically the topics I'm going to talk about are like how stars are predicted to travel in like how stars be predicted to travel in a daily pattern, and how you can only see stars during at night, and how some stars appear to rise and set, but some don't, just kind of look like they're going in circles. So I'm going to start off first, well, why you can't see stars during the daytime. So basically, let's say this is daytime, so you have the sun, and let's say this is the Earth. There are stars all around the Earth, up, down, to the sides, beneath you, like, well, not beneath you, but like the bottom of the Earth. And right now, like, let's say we're right here, if you shine the sun on it, you can't see, because since stars are bright, you can't see their brightness when there's bright around you. So that's why, like, here, you can't see that many stars. You can only see about 100 stars. But, like, if you're out in a place, a very rural area, there is, like, no light or anything, you can see easily 2,000 stars. And you can see 9,000, almost 10,000 stars with the naked eye. So if the sun comes out, you can't see anything around you. But if it turns off, you can see. So that basically also explains, like, if you put this right up to your eye, you can't see a lot. But if you, like, put it far away, you can see more. And so that's why you can't see stars at night. My second point is that I'm going to kind of see if I can show an image. Okay. So right here, you can see, I'm going to zoom in. Did it even zoom?
Today I'm going to be doing seeing stars from Earth. So I will be showing you the stars from Earth.
Okay, so you can't really see that, but okay, no, this image is better.
Because where do they go?
I'm sorry, my computer's like glitching. Okay, so I'm just gonna start talking about it.
Okay,
so basically any star, basically this is just how you find the North Star, and that's a good example about how some stars make a circle. So if you point right up and then you go about 23 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is about 23 degrees, what just happened? I'm sorry. Okay. I have to see that. Okay, so the North Star, since it's like right north, it kind of just goes like this. But other stars that say like usually are by the south pole are gonna go like this. And so I'm gonna, if this would load.
So here was what they found.
Sorry, I'm refreshing it. So as you can see, like kind of right here, you can see that these are like really big. You see these big circles? Those are the orbit. Then right here, that really tiny circle, that's the North Star, because it's basically just north. So it just goes like this. But while some of them go like this. And then the other point is, how do stars like go in like a daily pattern? Basically that's because they don't move. The Earth is the one that moves, and I'm going to show you kind of images like that when my computer starts to work. But so they keep on moving because you can, like, the stars don't move. The Earth moves, so the stars never move, so you can know where they are. And where the stars are that we see all depends on where you are on Earth. So, like,
stars don't move, they stay in one spot.
So, like,
the Earth moves. So, would you say this is the Earth?
So, if this is the Earth, we're right here. We're right here. We move like this, and we also spin. So the stars, and so I'm going to show you here with some of these models. Let's say we're right here.
So,
And let's say this is just on its
Earth. And
Okay,
the Earth is
so we're right there.
Yeah,
This is the Earth's axis. So let's say this is a star.
Okay, so this
And
part,
if this is north, it's just going to go like this. And we can see it almost all the time. But if it starts down here, it's going to go. So, like, we will only see from about here to here when, like, night starts, because that's when day starts, so you can't see the stars anymore. So that also kind of shows, like, how the different stars you can see at night, and that's why you can't see so many, because they just don't orbit fast enough. They don't orbit fast enough to be able to see them. And then also, if you're if you're down south, you can't really see the North Star because the North Star is down from your station. Like if you're sitting right here, this is down, this is up. The North Star is all the way up here, so you can't really see it that way. Sorry, I'm just gonna get this so I can show you guys something. So I can show you some images.
All the stars are like here, all over.
So it's loading. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about some different things that we learned about space. So one thing that we learned is that there are so many different stars that you can't see, and sometimes you can't even see them. Like a lot of times you think there's nothing, and there's absolutely something. So the Hubble telescope chose like a area, and I'll show you a picture later when it goes. And there were easily 1,000 galaxies in the small area that they chose. And that's just what happens. We think there's absolutely nothing, and there is something. So now that it's loading, I'm going to show you the picture, actually, if it loads. So that's kind of another thing that's really interesting with stars and galaxies, is that we see like this black emptiness in space, and then there is something incredible there. Okay, so this is actually the image right here. Look at how many galaxies there are. And that was so like they chose like an area probably about, I don't know how big. So let's just say to us it's this big, probably got a box around my face. There's
all those galaxies.
There's probably 1,000 galaxies in there, and you don't even know, which is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna see if these videos will work, because these ones are cool. Okay, so this one that I'm showing you right here kind of shows how the stars kind of orbit and stuff, which you can really see. So
there's probably like 1 billion in this picture.
And this will show you like how the North Star rotates and how a lot of other things rotate, like how the stars rotate, and then it'll tell you how, and then it'll kind of it'll help understand if it floats.
So if you were,
sorry, my computer is so slow. Maybe I'll find a picture. There was a picture. I don't know where it went though.
This star stays here.
Okay, here they are. So this one right here, you can kind of see that little thing right there. That is the North Star. Because the North Star is so far north, it just has to go like this. But these stars have to go like that, like a total arm movement around. And then
in the daytime, they're not visible.
A lot of times, like, you can't see the full orbit because it just doesn't work that way, because you can't see it. So now
and so stars. They're
kind of show you this.
But
okay, so
the sun's right.
North Star's right here. The North Pole is right up here.
And
so the North Star just comes up here and it just goes like that. But like while stars here have to go
like so.
This.
At nighttime, there is no sun, so the stars are bright as well. So you can see
that. You can kind of tell. And then that kind of shows you. And then there's some in between. So you can see these right. There's probably some almost on the equator, and then they kind of just go.
So that kind of just the brightness of the sun,
because you can't go like directly.
The brightness of the sun.
So I don't know if there really is anything else I have to talk about, but if those videos load, I will definitely show them. And they're not loading. Oh, here they are.
there's nothing brighter than
Okay.
the stars. So, the
So this
stars are
one
so clear.
kind of shows you how the stars kind of like rotate.
Okay, so
No, they don't rotate. How they
so
kind of
the-
go
so
in
the
trails.
globe. And you let's see, how can
I clicked on it. I hope it loads.
Oh well, I might use the thing actually. Explain why the sun and many
So
nighttime
I
stars
think
appear to
that's
rise and
it.
set. Well, some
So
of the time
thanks for watching my
appear to
video, and I hope you
So
learned
I
about Cersei.
put